Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Medieval Knights. I am TJ West, and thank you for joining me on this Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Season 1, Episode 36. Today, we're going to be grabbing something to eat, and then we're going to be, well, we had broadleaf on us. Or not broadleaf, but flatbread on us. So we're going to go ahead and eat that. And then from here, eat that. We need to drop some of this stuff off that we have extra. We don't need this meat. The meat can go actually in here. And what I wanted to do today, we wanted to finish up Alwin's series of quests, but we have to wait overnight. So what I'm thinking about doing is setting up, well, it looks as though our wood storage over here, our wood shed is full, and this one is full as well, so we might be able to go ahead and get some planks ran for these houses over here. And I forgot how many we actually needed left. I thought this one was done, but apparently we need another section for it. Let's see, what about this one? This one is ready to go for the roof. And then we're going to go over here, and this one needs 4 sets of them, and this one needs actually 6 sets of them, and that one needs 6 sets. 6 sets of them. Apparently it's a tongue twister today. Can't English very well. Alright, so we have some logs in here, we have some planks in there. So we're going to move those, trade those in for planks really quick while we're here. And then I'm going to hurry this along so that way we can kind of get some of this done quickly. I don't want to spend too much time building these houses, but my main focus today is on the Alwin Story 3. Alright, so... Excuse me. Apparently there's something in the back of my throat I can't get out. At any rate, so we're gonna finish up this, place as much as we can. If we can build it, we'll just build it. But we're just going to be placing as much as we can. And we'll grab 6 of those, and that should make 12. It says 18 up there, so we might have more, might have some in our inventory that I had forgotten about. Alright, so we're going to drop 12 here, because that's all that's needed here. And then we're going to go find out how many other logs that we have that we can, trade up. Let's see. If we do 12 logs, that's 24 planks. That is 2 sections. So I'm gonna hurry this along, and we're just going to do this quickly. Okay, so after all of that, we have all of the planks we need for each house. There's those set of planks. I know, it looked like it was missing one, but as you can see, I got dirty, so I had to run, take a bath. I'm getting hungry again because it did take us a while to do that. So the sun is setting. It didn't take us all day to complete that task, so what I think we should do from here is actually take some stones right here and start putting those in place as well. And what this is going to do is we're going to be able to just pick up and drop in place, or pick up and build directly from the ground. So if I place these in sections of, let's say, 8 or 6, whatever that particular wall requires, then I can lay out all 4 of these houses and go through and build them all. And it's not going to be that big of a task at that point, as long as everything is laid out and set up the way it needs to be. So that's what we're gonna do right now as we're waiting for the sun to set to go continue Alwin's story. And honestly, I'm not even sure if we're gonna be able to get to it today with the time frame. I am gonna speed up the building process a little bit for you guys, just so that way it's not so much in your face at the time. And I forgot which one I was doing on here. Okay, so front wall. Okay, so that way it's not all of the time just spent building these houses. I did want to focus on Alwin's quest for basically today and tomorrow. I did a quest for him yesterday, and I wanted to try to complete his quest line series. It doesn't take long, and it's not that difficult. But if I don't actually get on it and do it, I'm not ever going to do it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like, hey, we need to do this. And I keep pulling out my torch instead of my... I click F instead of E. It's weird. Okay, so... And then I click F again instead of X. There we go. We're getting there. I'll figure it out eventually. But as much as I've played this game, you would think my fingers would be set by now, but they're not. They have a mind of their own sometimes. Alright, we just need a couple rocks to finish up that one... let's see, where are they? We just need 2. I don't want to pull them out of storage, because that I will be pulling out for the other house. I don't see the point in going to get 2 stones from inside my storage. Come on, stones. It's hardest to find them in any other season except winter. If there's foliage on the ground, then it becomes a pain. You really gotta find what you're looking for, like there. And then once you find it, you have to basically look for that all over again. Alright, so there's another one. There's a couple more. Not torch. There we go. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Alright. So now we're gonna go set these down. And that'll be one house that we can actually finish, almost. Because it looks like I need 4 more for this side. The gable up there. The little triangle on the end. But that's perfectly fine. It's only 4 stones. Not difficult to find. It actually, we have them on us. I didn't even realize we picked up that many. So there's that. We'll just throw this in the middle here on the ground. The other side is done, I believe. So, scythe. Apparently I don't have a hammer equipped. I must have taken it off when I went to go scythe all that flax grain. Okay. So what do we need now? We need more stone, and I don't think our... excavation hut has provided us with enough stone just yet. I think it overfilled, so there's probably a bunch of stone in it. Limestone we can use real quick just to insulate some of those houses or the parts that we have done. We'll take those as well. Oh, way overweight. Okay, we need to drop some stuff. So let's drop that. Not that. This. Those. Straw, and we're still way overweight. Alright, so let's drop the stone for now. We'll come back for it later. Definitely gonna come back for that later. And we're gonna check for our hammer in here. There's a wooden one, that'll work. For what we want to do, that will work for now. So, alright. Now I need to equip it because it doesn't auto-equip. There we go. And it's actually got pretty good health to it. So I think we're just going to go through and upgrade these things. Now I right click to bring up this menu with the hammer, and then boom, now we can upgrade some stuff. And I know the house isn't done, but we need to clear up room in our inventory, our resource storage. So to do that, I'm basically just going to start utilizing things that I don't quite need to utilize yet. But as you can see, it's going to run out a lot of our weight if we just throw some insulation up on these things, the ones that are done. And then come over here, we'll hit this one, and then we'll put a few on the other one. We can grab the stones, and then we really need to see what is weighing us down. It might be, I'm not even sure, because cabbage doesn't go into resource storage. And look, it's becoming nighttime. Alright, so while we're here, why don't we go ahead and get these planks up. It's going to take a minute, and that's pretty much what we need for the sun to set. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these on at least a couple houses, hopefully. Alright, let's build. And this will kind of give you a view of why I do it this way. I can just pick up and set in place and pick up and set in place and it's quick, my stamina doesn't thank me, but it is quick. See, my stamina does not like me right now. Not at all. Alright, so it's getting close. It might be enough time to where we could say, okay, we can go to sleep now. But let's get these planks up, at least on this house. Seems like the hammering's gonna take me longer than I thought it was. And it also seems like I didn't need as many rocks as I needed to, or I needed. And the wooden hammer's broken. Okay, so with that being done, let's check resource storage. I don't think we have any iron yet. I'm probably going to need to go buy a pickaxe so we can get some iron influx. Some iron income. Yeah, we don't have any. So I'll just take one of these out so I can rebuild my hammer and continue that later. For now, we'll get this crafted, I'll go to sleep, wake up, and then we'll go tackle Alwin. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Gustovia and just tackle him, whatever. Tackle his quest line, I should say. Alright, so now it's daytime. It says talk to Alwin, so that's what we're gonna go do. So, onward to Gustovia! Yeah, mule! Alright, we're coming up on Gustovia, and it is raining. What? It is raining. Again! This game is not liking me. On my stream file, it rained the entire spring, all 5 days. The entire spring it rained. Alright, so here's Alwin. I'll take a screenshot of his lovely mug there. He's changed up since the last time we saw him. Long time no see. How are you? You look sad. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, his hoe broke. Okay, how can I help him? Falibor, okay. So, we need to go over to Falibor with Alwin's money to go get his scythe back. Actually, well, to get it repaired. Oh look, a couple of villagers there. They're pretty decent too, it looks like. I see 12s and 23s. No, I'm just playing. That was 2s and 3s. Alright, we're gonna head over to Falibor in Barlow and get Alwin his scythe. And now I need to check the chat on that as far as which option I'm going to pick, because one is positive, one is negative. It'll actually could possibly decrease Dynasty reputation, or it could increase Dynasty reputation. And we'll go over that as soon as we get there. Okay, we're coming up on Falibor. We're already in Barrow. But here's Falibor, so let's talk to him. Hello, Alwin sent me to pick up the hoe. Oh, it was a hoe, not a scythe. A hoe. Okay. Did something happen to him? Nope, he's just very busy. But yeah, work. Right. Okay, I get that. He is a hard worker. He is a hard worker, so I'm not the only one who sees it. Maybe you will get through to him somehow. I'll do my best. Thank you. Time to go back for him. One hunter is looking for buyers for his bows. Are you interested? Not currently, no, but I will keep it in mind. Thank you. So that's basically just kind of setting it up for a continuation to Alwin's story. Take a screenshot of that Alwin story 4 there. Now these ones are pretty simple. After, I think it's this quest when we have to wait a certain amount of time again. I think after that we actually have to do some traveling for Alwin, and then there's some archery stuff that comes into play. So that Falibor really just set up the rest of Alwin's storyline with that right there. Alright, so when we talk to Alwin again, that is where the Dynasty Rep questions are going to come into play. So we have to pay very close attention as to what we're going to pick when we get there. And Dynasty Rep, okay, so I was going to speed that up and edit it out, but I spoke almost the whole way. So let me explain while we're heading to Alwin the rest of the way. Dynasty Rep is important because that is what determines whether you can recruit new people to your village. They took the villager limit out, but increased the Dynasty Rep points required, and then they kind of played with it again after that. But the point is, eventually, even though you have housing for them, you're going to approach villagers and they're going to say, I'm sorry, you're not well known enough for me to come live with you. You need this much Dynasty Rep. And so it's very, I guess it's just a very good thing to try to not lose any Dynasty Rep, even 1 point. Because it is so difficult to get back. I think every quest rewards between 15 and 30 Dynasty Rep, the side quests. So it takes a while to get up to like 15, 20,000 Dynasty Rep. I mean, it's a lot of grinding. So, okay, here's your hoback. And then we are going to tell him that it was cheaper for him, because this, I think, is the negative one. So if we are honest about it and we say, yeah, but it was cheaper than what you had given me, and then give him his money back, his change, more than likely it'll give us Dynasty Rep. Now this one, just basically saying, yeah, it was enough, and then keeping the 30 gold, that's not a positive thing. Like, in life, I wouldn't actually do that. So we're going to pick one. Oh, approval +5. So now he's up to 100. Okay, and he let us keep it anyway, since we've helped him. He says we deserve it. Did I talk with Falibor? What's new with him? Talked a bit. He mentioned some hunter he knows is looking for buyers for his bows. Don't even know, never shot a bow, guess I wouldn't be good at all. What's the harm? I mean, I didn't know how to shoot a bow until I actually picked it up and tried it. Alright, we'll let him think about it. So now we have to wait for the next season, which I would say is going to be quick, but it's not, because we just started autumn. So, we were able to finish up Alwin's quest series. We're on Alwin's story 4 right now. We have to wait for the next season. So I'm going to head back home, we're going to end this episode there, and then tomorrow we're going to pick this back up by finishing those buildings and possibly doing another villager hunt to increase our workforce. And then we're just going to basically play it by ear for the next few episodes, because I have 5-day seasons, so we have to get through 5 days of the autumn before we can actually continue with Alwin's quest. So we're going to set this on the back burner just for a minute, just for a little bit. Until we can actually rotate through and continue with Alwin's story. So let's head back home, look at something to eat, check the food storage, check the resource storage, and end it there for today. Well, there's home, and if you follow me on my stream file when I'm streaming, and I will be streaming today at around 3 p.m. today, I'll be streaming some more Medieval Dynasty, but I had 5 days worth of this. 5 days worth of just rain and nastiness, and now it's plaguing me on this save file, and it's 2 different save files, so that's what makes it even crazier. And then I even think we had rain in summertime on my stream file, so the game just really doesn't like me playing it, I think. It's just constantly raining on me. Okay, so we have some food here. Let's see. We can make potage now, so I think it would be very wise of us to go ahead and make potage. And I will do that as I'm ending this episode. So that way, you guys don't have to sit there and watch me grind that out. Okay, potage increases the nutrition value of the meat, which increases the food quality and the food actual count, the number behind it, when you are looking in your management tab. So let's see what we have here. Whole bunch of logs. We are at the max capacity. And we have a whole bunch of flax stalks. So off camera, I'm probably going to thresh up, or turn this flax stalk into linen thread, just so that way it frees up a lot of space, because that is a lot of flax there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do off camera in between this episode and next episode, or actually possibly next episode and the episode after that, because we don't really necessarily need it for this episode. Alright, we don't need to sleep. I need to light the campfire. Alright, here we go. Potage! Yay! And I can actually do more. I need more meat. I'm gonna go grab some more meat. Yeah, we're overweight, but a little bit more meat isn't gonna hurt anything. And since I'm just basically going to stand here and craft potage as I end this, it's going to extend the time a little bit. So we're gonna grab like 20 more units of meat. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, I think I only have one window in this house, but we're going to demolish it anyway. This is the smallest of the houses that you can build. But that'll be a later episode. Alright, so we're going to be crafting some potage here to end this episode. Thank you all for joining me on this Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Season 1, Episode 36. I've had a great time. We accomplished a bunch of Alwin's quests. Well, just one, basically. Had to go talk to Falibor. Basically, we also did a lot of grinding as far as the building goes on those 4 houses that aren't quite built yet, so we are almost ready to just throw those up and get some villagers inside of them. So be ready for that. Tomorrow's episode will probably actually be building those houses, so I'm actually kind of excited for that. 4 houses is 8 villagers to go hunt down in the episode after that, so there's a lot coming down the pipeline, and it's going to be pretty exciting. So join me, won't you? This has been Medieval Knight, and I am TJ West, your host. Thank you for joining me on this episode 35 of my Medieval Dynasty Let's Play. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come view my video. So please don't forget to drop those likes if you like the video, and subscribe to follow my journey throughout Medieval Dynasty and other video games. Again, I am TJ West, and as always, let's keep it medieval, people.